Have you got bananas that looks like this? No one wants to look at them and no one actually wants them. Trust me, these are the ones that you want, because we will turn these into really yummy banana bread. So let's make some really yummy banana bread. Okay, to start with, I've got half a cup of walnuts. Here I've just got a tray, some baking paper on top. I'm just gonna, you can crush them later. I usually crush them later at 180 for like say 5 or 10 minutes until I'm getting all the other ingredients ready. Okay, so for the actual ingredients, I actually need a bowl, hey? I'm just going to use this bowl here. To start with, you actually need these bananas. Let's just start with them. Just peel them. And the reason why we want these like really black brown ones, because they add sweetness to the bread. And now I'm going to get a fork and just give it a bit of mash. Banana bread is really good for breakfast. You can take it to work, bake it night before or something, and you can keep it for like say a few days as well. All right, so I've just got it like that, and to that I'm actually gonna add 1 cup of sugar. And for sugar this time, I usually use normal raw sugar, but this time I'm actually trying with the coconut sugar. I'm not sure how this is gonna go, to be honest, but I just want to try and make it more healthy. So let's see how it goes. I've got 1/4 cup of milk, and I'm just using normal light milk. 1/3 cup of oil, and here I'm using olive oil. You can use any sunflower or vegetable, any oil. To that, I'm actually adding 1 teaspoon of salt, 1 teaspoon of baking soda, and then 1.5 teaspoon of baking powder. Lastly, I usually don't add cinnamon, but this time I thought, okay, you know what? Let's add some cinnamon as well, because I do like that taste. Just added 1/2 teaspoon of cinnamon, powdered cinnamon, and just give it a mix. That's how the mixture looks. Oh, hopefully I don't drop it. So you don't have to be perfect, to be honest. Like, it's just, you know, imperfectly perfect. I'm gonna start using the spatula now. And here I've got 2 cups of plain flour. Just gonna add that in there. And I won't add all in one go, because I want to mix it first, and I'll show you. Basically fold it in. So when you start seeing these like white flour spots, that's when you add the rest of the flour, and just folding it in. Just making sure there's no flour lumps, because you don't want them. Alright, so that's how my mixture is looking. It's easy as, like, really nice and quick. I actually wanted to save some flour, just a little bit, so you cook the walnuts into the flour and then add them into the mixture. But I forgot, so I'm just going to add a little bit. You don't need much, just a tiny bit. The reason why we do that is because if you add it without coating, the nuts will settle on the bottom of the bread, and you don't want that. You want them to be everywhere, you know. And we'll check on the walnuts as well. The walnuts been in the oven for 5 or 7 minutes. So I've got my roasted walnuts, and here I've got this flour. Just gonna add flour in there. Basically, that's it. So now we're adding these walnuts into this banana bread mixture, and give it a mix. The mixture looks like that. So let's transfer it into the tray. So here I've got this rectangle baking tray, baking paper here, and I'm just going to crunch it. And the reason why I do that is so it stays where I want it to stay. Open it up, line our baking tray with it. And the best part is you don't have to do any cleanup after the bread's ready, because I don't like doing dishes and stuff like that. So, I mean, if you want to put it in the dishwasher, yeah, go for it. But hey, let's be smart. That's how it looks. I'm just going to transfer my mixture, lift it up and drop it a couple of times so that the mixture actually settles down. So that's how my baking dish is looking. Before I put this into oven, I'm going to make like a little wrap hut kind of thing with this foil. So basically I go use one end, make the space, like, because you want the bread to rise and not touch the foil. Basically create the roof over the top of the bread. The reason why we do that is because if you do it without the foil, it usually burns the top part. Like, not, I wouldn't say burn, but it becomes really extra toasty. So the way I like it, I use the foil on top and leave it in the oven, and then in the last 10 minutes I'll take the foil off and then let the color dwell. This goes in the oven at 180 degrees Celsius for 1 hour. When it's like 50 minutes, I'll probably come and check. take the foil off and leave it for another 10. People that are asking for the list of ingredients, I've had a few people asking for the ingredients list, and I do have them mentioned in the caption below under my video. So yeah. Okay, so it's been in the oven for 1 hour, and that's how it looked. I took the foil out when it was like 10 minutes remaining. Let's see how it is. I'm just gonna use this butter knife and just poke it in there. Yep, it came up clean. Yep. Do a few tests. It's all cooked. Just gonna take it out. It was sitting in the oven for like extra 5 or 10 minutes. With the oven off though. Gorgeous. Look at that from the bottom. Slices. There you go. Look at that. Oh, that. There you go, guys. Make sure you give it a go. You try here. It's perfectly crunchy from the outside and soft from the inside, which is how you want it. Yeah, guys, make sure you give it a go and let me know how you go as well. Oh, by the way, my friend Marianne bought this for me from overseas. Thank you for that, Marianne. I use it every day, as you can tell from this side. Thanks for that. All right, guys, see you next time. Bye.